Lads. 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 You know what we haven't seen in a while? Legitimately angry DBG. Wow. Gold Jason Tatum. Could we have gotten a new card? No. Emerald Derrick Rose. Could we have gotten a new card? No. 2000 MT. These are cards that are 1 to 2000 MT. Let's see who else is on this board. Jared Allen. 9k MT. I'm giving 50,000 XP for 9k MT. Why couldn't you just give us a new amp? Why couldn't you just give us a new amethyst? What's wrong with giving us a new amethyst? There's basically infinite players. Ben Simmons 100,000 MT for level 30 or 100,000. I'm pretty sure, was it not like level 40 for this card? Or level 34 or 33? Now it's 100,000 XP for Ben Simmons, and then we get a bomb Trae Young. Like, what the hell is going on? How have we consistently take steps backwards? So we started off with season 1, where we had a new Ascension reward, and every one of these cards here was a new player. Every one of these cards was a new player, a new reward. Were some of them bad? Yeah. But you know why? Everyone's like, oh, no one used these cards. Did people use Steve Kerr? Yes. Did people use Tony Kukoc? Yes. Did people use Horace Grant for a stage for a few weeks? Yes. Did people use Bill Cartwright at the start of the game? Yes. And I get it, these guys aren't usable. Okay, if you're gonna at least do this, why is this a gold player? Why are we going gold emerald? Like, why? If you're going to insist on giving us cards we already have, why not go amethyst? Why not just start with an amethyst? Why start with gold Jason Tatum? Like, what's the point? What is the actual point of this? I don't get it. There is no logic behind these decisions. The Ascension board doesn't have a reward anymore. Why did they get rid of the Ascension reward? We had one in season 1. And yeah, I get it. They got rid of like level 33, 34 reward, whatever the hell it is now 36. They got rid of that and made a Zion. We didn't like that. People were pissed at that. Why did they triple down? They not only doubled down by continuing to do the same, they tripled down by replacing every other reward. They basically are like, you know what? People don't like this. Don't like the fact that they replaced a new card, a new reward card, with a card that was already in the game. So you know what? Know what we're going to do? People weren't happy about that. So we're going to replace all of them with cards we've already seen and see if people are happy. Like, in general, is this a big deal? No, most of these cards weren't reusable. But it's the principle. It is the principle. They couldn't have just designed 7 new cards. There are basically infinite numbers of cards. A card I will basically guarantee you is not getting another card this year is Clint Capella. Why couldn't we have just got a diamond Clint Capella? Clint Capella plays with the Trae Young for the Hawks. He's not going to get another card. I get it. We already had a Bojan Bogdanovic in season... I can't remember. He was season 1, but I can't remember how we got Bojan Bogdanovic. But who cares? Give us a freaking amethyst Bojan Bogdanovic. Just give us Trae Young teammates. Trae Young, Vince Carter. If you want to start it off with gold Vince Carter, I get it. We have a ruby Vince Carter. But you know what? So let's just start it with Vince Carter. Make it a specific reward card. We'll be more happy than this. We'll be more happy than this. There are so many options. I'm literally just ranting off the top of my head. And I can still, me angry ranting off the top of my head, can still come up with better ideas than a whole team. Like, how did this not, like, they're too smart for this. No, the dev team's too smart to put this out. There has to be logic. There has to be logic. I would absolutely love to hear the logic behind this. I would love to hear the logic. If I could hear the logic and I could maybe understand it, okay, I will calm down. I will calm down. But this is BS. This is absolutely BS. Like, we knew it was going to be bad from Season 8 last year when they stopped naming seasons. But, like, first of all, they're too lazy to come up with a name of a season. And I'm sorry. Like, is this a big deal? No. The fire set and the fire and ice set. Like, come on. You know what they could have done? You see the way we have the fire set here? Why not just call this the ice set? If they call this the ice set, it wouldn't be too bad. But, like, we've got fire and ice and fire. Like, what the hell? That is a horrendous name. Fire and ice and fire. Like, could they not just come up with something else? They not have come up with something else. And also, like, we didn't even need to say the ice set because we have the fire set and stuff. And it's this season of Christmas. Why not, I don't even know. I don't even know what they could have called this, but something better than fire and ice. And then maybe make it a Christmas theme for the next one. Because the next one... Yeah, Christmas will be in the next one. I think. Yeah, it will be. Will be. But... Like, it's funny. It's funny. It is funny. Like, I can be as angry as I want, but, like, it is funny. Like, we have 3 rewards. Look, okay, let's go to Season 1. Let's go to Season 1. So, Season 1, we got a free amethyst for playing 10 games. Why couldn't we have just gotten that one of these every season? Fred Jones, a new player. Let me just go into rosters. I'm just going to go into random rosters and just pick up guys. Because, like, if anyone's saying, oh, there's not enough players to do it. Yes, there is. I can guarantee you Clint... Again, a guy that I mentioned, I can guarantee you Clint Capella's not going to get another card. So I'm going to check the rosters. Just for cards they could have put on the way to Trae Young. Super easy where they could have done it. So let's go to the all-time Hawks. We could have had Lou Hudson, Cliff Hagan, Bob Pettit, we don't have this year. Joe Caldwell, we don't have in the game this year. Paul Millsap, we could have gotten a better Millsap. Steve Smith, we already have. We don't have Kevin Willis. We have a Josh Smith. We don't have a Doc Rivers. Like, they could have just given us some of these guys as well as guys he currently plays with. Like, looking at these, like, Ronnie Cycli is probably going to get just some he's got his gold card, but he's going to get some random sapphire card. Like, there's no reason to have 8 card or 6 card pack drops. Like, there's no, like, we're in Season 3. We haven't seen Glenn Rice. We haven't seen him other than Trophy Case. We could just get an Amethyst Cycli. No one will care. There's so many players. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, we haven't seen him. Mike Miller, we haven't... we might see random gold to these guys, but, like, there's no... Why can't they just put these in packs as rubies and amethysts? Like, there's enough cards. There are enough cards. There are so many cards that they can put in packs. But I don't know. Are they saving everything for later on in the year? But, like, even if you look at last year we had the least amount of individual 99 overall cards. But every single player who had 99 had an average of, like, 3. It was mental. It was mental. Like, I don't even know what the activity challenge is. Okay, basketball fundamentals are still there. That's kind of the most important thing. Is the basketball fundamentals are still there, I'm not going to lie. But pickup challenge for a badge pack. The pickup challenge is for a badge pack now. Do you remember the pickup challenge used to actually be for something good? I remember. Are we going to get a locker code today? No. Are we going to get more than 6 different players in promos? Probably not. That's probably a year-long thing. Like, why they gave us an opal last week, I don't know. Like, this is maybe the most confusing thing ever. If they gave us an opal last week to just go back to pink diamonds. Like, I get it, Giannis is Giannis. But why? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. Like, I've already complained about this with Giannis. Where it's like, because this Giannis is basically a copy and paste of the one that's in rosters. There's no point in getting his Giannis other than he has half bully. Stats wise, he's basically a copy and paste. Because he's a copy and paste, like, if you want to argue, oh, this card would have been unusable, the other card would have been unusable, I'm like, I understand that. And that logic is sound if it wasn't for the fact that this is just a card we already have for 30 tokens. And most people already have it. But this card right here, it's rookie Giannis. Why couldn't they have made him 6'8", like he was when he came into the league, and given him a slightly different base or an upper on his release, just make it a little bit quicker, or just put his release on quick because he shot the ball better as a rookie, and gave him a different hairstyle, which they can do, and made him much weaker, but had like an 82 3 ball. No one would use that card, by the way, and also make him a small forward / power forward, because Giannis playing center as a rookie just would never happen. Make him a small forward power forward, or even a small forward shooting guard. Make him 6'8", make him shoot the ball. And then at least you could say, at least there's some novelty in that. Everyone's like, oh my god, rookie Giannis, we can use rookie Giannis. Like, no, this Giannis Antetokounmpo has got is literally just 2022 Giannis with Hall of Fame bully. Because they now have gone away from the NBA and just in a thing where they just constant one-upsmanship, which will always come back to haunt them. There's absolutely no link with this game with the NBA. Like, back in the day, we used to get, like, if we got a rookie Jordan, that Jordan would be, like, get 99 speed, but a 63 ball. Now, it's just, doesn't matter. One Jordan's better than the last. It's weird. Because I get it, there was the issue where sometimes 97 overall versions of cards were worse than their 94 overall cards. And that happened all the way up till... That happened through 2K19. Like, that was a common thing to happen. But still... It's better than it's better than the extreme lengths it's gone this year, and this year is the worst for it. Like, again, Lonzo Ball would have been the best point guard in this game in January, and we're in start of December, and he's like the 4th best point guard in this game. We already have demigods in every single position. The Takeover awards are still the same. Like, we have been complaining about this since week 1, and they're the exact same. They are the exact same. There is absolutely no reason. I get it. Make Friday harder. You remember the Donovan Mitchell one that took like 8 hours? Let's make the Friday rewards like the Donovan Mitchell rewards. And let's keep the Tuesdays as they are, because I really like the Tuesday rewards. But, like, this is 25 hours of your time. Why would you ever play 25 hours of your time for a glorified Chris Middleton? So that's why he's basically the same as Chris Middleton. And... still no reward cards for game modes. Still, everything is about the trophy case. 6,000 needed for the centerpiece here. Clutch time online. At least you get a centerpiece of 50 wins in clutch time. But at the same time, everything's been replaced by this centerpiece. And the fact that we can't even get an Ascension reward. We can't get an Ascension reward anymore. We can't get new cards on the way to level 40. That's nothing to do with the trophy case. Not giving us individual cards for game modes at the start was to do with the trophy case. Continuing to do it through Season 3 and not giving us new cards on the way, giving us unauctionable versions of cards we've already had. And not only cards we've already had, other than Ben Simmons, of scrubs, no, actually Jared Allen's not a scrub, of not great cards. I don't even know who the Ascension Award is. Like, does anyone know who the Ascension Award is? Like, I'm not even arsed doing, playing the game to get to the Ascension Award. I have no idea who it is. I've looked up, nobody has even mentioned what the Ascension Award is because nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I'm like, just nobody cares anymore. And how do we go from... Have I heard? Yes, of course I have. But how do we go from NBA 2K21, where seasons were the biggest thing ever? How do we go from 2K21, where even the worst seasons, Game of Rings and Glitch Reality, felt different? They had themes. They felt different. The only thing that's... nothing feels different. The only thing that changed between today and yesterday is that we have a scrub Trae Young to grind for. And we got reset on all of our centerpiece grinds. That's the only thing that changed. And limited is the exact same requirements as well. Like, I'm sorry, there's no way. Like, there is no way 2 diamonds, 2 amethyst, rubies, and lower. That's the exact same requirements as last week. That's the exact same requirements as every week. What happened to limited? When limited used to be a thing, it was like, oh, use college stars. Use guys with under X3 ball. All your players have to be under a certain height for each position. Like, limited used to matter. Limited was a fun mode. And I remember defending this mode so much in 2K21. I defended seasons concept because compared to other Ultimate Team game modes, the seasons in 2K were the best. And now they're worse. How are they worse? How do you make seasons worse than FIFA seasons? They don't matter in FIFA. How do you make them worse? Like, Season 1 was... Whatever, it's a new season. Season 2, we're like, okay, yeah, we just need some more new reward cards. How, like, we definitely can't just get an unauctionable card on the way for Zion and Ben Wallace. They didn't just double down. They tripled down. They tripled down. How do they triple down on a bad... Why do they triple down on bad ideas? Like... One of the biggest things when it comes to creating anything is willing to admit when you... Or is being able to admit when you are making mistakes. Like... I'll always say it, like... when it came to content creation a year ago, I made a mistake by sticking with this informational based content instead of switching into something different. I made a mistake a year ago, which is why I've set up that second channel. The only issue is that the channel is still waiting monetization, and I'm losing hundreds of dollars. I'm not. I should be making hundreds of dollars a day from that channel, but I'm not. So I got to keep making videos on this channel, because, well, this is my job. So I'll admit it when I mistakes. But when you make mistakes, adjust. Be able to reflect well enough that you can realize when you have made mistakes and learn how to fix them. In everything in life, that's the only way to improve on anything. Be able to reflect on things you've done well and things you've done wrong. Think about why things that have worked, why things that went wrong. And it seems like instead of that, they are reflecting and tripling down on bad ideas. Like, these are dumb. These ideas are dumb. Like, this makes no sense. There is no logic to this. And please, someone in the comment section, if anyone in the comment section can put a counter argument to why what they are doing by removing every single reward card and giving us previous cards that are all dirt cheap or useless makes more sense than just giving us new cards that might be a little bit fun. Even for collector levels, the new cards would help. Even for collectors. If somebody can give an actual argument in the comment section, I will heart your comments. This will be one of the first times I'm reading comments because I'm legitimately angry. But unlike the people that seem to be promoting this game, I'm willing to at least look at the other side. And if someone can make a good point on the other side, I'll be like, okay, this might be why. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But I cannot comprehend this. I'm talking to people that are like pro 2K. Like, really pro 2K. And I'm messaging them like, what the hell is going on? And they can't even think of a reason. Why this is happening. Click an 8-minute survey. I can guarantee you, if you freaking surveyed them and you asked, instead of saying, did you like Zion Williamson and like a scale, and some people might have said yes. Maybe if you'd asked a proper question instead of trying to just fudge your numbers, saying would you rather have a new Amethyst or an unauctionable version of Zion? I can guarantee you the poll will heavily go towards new Amethyst. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I am wrong, I'm willing to completely admit it. But I don't think I am. There are a lot of times I'm wrong with 2K. There are so many times I'm wrong with this game. I say so much about this game, and I give my opinions on every little thing in this game, that I am bound to be simultaneously right more often than everybody else and wrong more often than everybody else by a just process of the amount of stuff that I say. In terms of like percentages right or wrong, I think in a lot of situations I'm normally ahead of the curve in complaints, and normally I feel like I'm right and I'm justified in them, but that's not always going to be the case. There are times where, especially start of 2K22, completely like, oh man, there's no excuse for some of the videos I released to start 2K22. There's absolutely no excuse. I'll put my hand up in the wrong. I will fully apologize for the stuff that I'd said at the start of that year. And I was so far off track, was so in the wrong, that I will admit that I don't think I'm in the wrong here. I really don't. And if it turns out that I am, if someone in my comment section can give a genuine reason for why this is beneficial, for not only the people that are hardcore players, for even new players, if someone can please give me a reason why it's beneficial. And I think the only logic that I can think of is, oh, we're giving them some big name players. But like, I think if that's the logic they want to go with, if they gave us Emerald Jason Tatum, a new Sapphire Derrick Rose, just a new one with the cool ice card art, because that card art makes cards look infinitely better. There's a cool Emerald Tatum, a cool Derrick Rose that's a Sapphire, someone other than Jared Allen that's a diamond, and then a pink diamond, I don't know, pink diamond Clint Capella. Surely people will be more happy with that. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I think this is awful. I think this is genuinely awful. This is worse than I imagined. Like, I went into this season optimistic. This is worse than I imagined. Like I'm trying to make worth of videos. Like, I'm not gonna lie, today is gonna be just breaking down content in this game for a few hours. That's all I'm gonna do. I am not gonna be playing this game today because I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I'll break down content, I'll get out information, but this has really pissed me off. This has really, really pissed me off, and I just don't want. I want to get in and out today as soon as possible and just not look at this game mode until I'm in a better headspace. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.